The Trump administration is pushing to impose a 2-year time limit on Section 8 vouchers and public housing.
So if you've been on Section 8 for 20, 30, 40 years, they're telling you that you got to be out of there.
In 2 years, I'm going to lose my housing. All because the guidelines for Section 8 have changed since you-know-who got into office.
You've been on Section 8 for like 15 years, right? You've never paid a single dollar for groceries, right? In 15 years, you never had to do. And now y'all are hating Trump because he's making you get a job. You know what? Yes. Yes. Let's go.
Not only are we making America great again, but we are making temporary assistance temporary again. The Trump administration is proposing limiting Section 8 to 2 years for people who are not elderly or disabled. But some folks out there are convinced that President Trump personally drove to their house, ripped up their Section 8 voucher, and said, "Congratulations, you got 2 years left, buddy." Somebody should let them know that proposals aren't law. Yet.
They're saying that if you have a child that is school aged, meaning if you don't have to stay home with your child, you have to be able to obtain employment, have a full-time job, and you cannot be on Section 8 past 2 years unless you have a disability. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? God forbid I have the stress of being a single mother, right? I have to depend on the government to help pave my way because it's really hard raising a child on your own when the government is pretty much your baby daddy.
Not anymore.
You know? You know you're going to get that check every single month. You know it's going to hit every single month, so you don't have to stress about it. And now, in 2 years, I'm not going to be able to use the government assistance that I need. That's great.
I know, right? It's wonderful.
A lot of people are going to lose their housing. A lot of people are going to be losing their housing, it sounds like. People who have relied on these programs for housing with 5+ kids, they're going to lose their housing because of this new whatever that's gone into effect. That's going to put a lot of people on the streets.
Yeah, you can be on the streets pounding the pavement looking for a job. How about that?
Let me tell all of y'all that's so happy that they taking away Section 8, and everybody in the world that's so happy that they taking away food stamps. It's cool if y'all feel like people been abusing them. It's cool. Do what you feel how you want to feel. But let me tell you from the other side of the tracks. Crime rate going up. Yeah, people going to jail. But crime rate is going to an all-time high. I'm telling you. The girls I know and where I'm from and the people that I grew up with, they not letting their kids be hungry up under no circumstances. That emergency door at the grocery store, they coming out of it. They coming out the back door. Do you hear me? You better hope Aunt don't drill a hole in the wall overnight. Like mine, people, they not being hungry. Your cows might get missing and everything. These people don't understand being hungry. Nah, they not gonna be hungry, not like that. Not the people I know. I'm telling you, they gonna take you. I'm telling you, yes, they gonna take it. I promise you, they're gonna take y'all. So don't be all clappy for that. Cause crime rate is going up and it's gonna make y'all life miserable.
You've already made our lives miserable. And then the smoke detector chirp.
I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh.
I keep seeing people discussing Section 8 on here and how y'all feel like it's good that they finally put a 2-year limit on it. And I just want y'all to know that you cannot come on here and command countries like China and Japan or, you know what I'm saying, Switzerland, all these countries that have universal health care and then be mad because people have housing. That's a part of like the concept of universal health care. If you think your health care should be free, housing should be affordable. Okay, stop trying to demonize people for being poor and get mad at your government because they haven't figured out a way to allocate funds to make sure everyone is living affordably. Period. They got $19 billion to send to Israel. They have $19 billion that they could use to put us in houses, to have opened up the CHA and Section 8 waitlist program. Everyone qualifies for it. I've seen somebody say that you got to be homeless and poor and a single mama. No, you don't. I've seen single men with Section 8. I've seen people with no kids with Section 8. All you need to do is apply for the wait list because it's a lottery, which means at random. The only reason why y'all see single mamas and poor people going for it is because they're the only ones who look for resources because they need it. Y'all think your whole goal is to struggle. You want a struggle story. I got it up by my own money. Da, 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 da. No. You should live in a country that puts you in a situation, in a predicament that's comfortable for you to live a happy life. All that struggling, that's a fake American dream story, and you're a slave to the system if you keep on thinking that's how you're supposed to live.
Bye, Felicia.
Y'all steady want to downplay Section 8, but your mom was on it, your sister's on it, your cousin's on it, your baby mother's on it. Y'all, for real, like, the world is really, really, really judgmental, for real, for real. You don't know what somebody else is going through and why they need to be on Section 8 or why they need the government help. Like, some people can't get up and physically work every day, y'all. Give them a little grace. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody can't get up and do this every single day. And y'all praising the fact that Donald Trump trying to take all this away from people. What if it's people that can't get up? Disabled people, your grandmother, your up in age mother, your disability sister. Like, y'all, come on, do better. That's why the world's so up today.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
They're not taking housing away from disabled people or the elderly.
Meanwhile,
You know what's really sad? It's really sad that you couldn't take care of the first child, but you had a second one. You couldn't take care of the second one, but you had a third one. You couldn't take care of the third one, so you had a fourth one. And then you couldn't take care of the fourth one, and you decided to have a fifth one. And now, you want to be treated special. Now, you want to live on government assistance, and you don't want to get a job, and you don't want to better yourself. You don't want better for your children. Ain't nobody jealous. We tired. That's it. We tired.
I went into a lady's house for an inspection. And she said, I've had my voucher for 50 years. I made sure that I got my daughter on a voucher. I made sure I got my granddaughter on a voucher. I couldn't get my son on a voucher, so I told them that he had asthma. You can't prove asthma or migraines. She told me because she was telling me a way to scam the system. Because when I pull up in a 2013 Toyota Camry. There's usually a Lexus or BMW sitting in their yard. I look poor, okay? I look poor. And so many people tell me stuff to give me ideas to help me out so that I can get some money from the government. But y'all keep on thinking I don't know it, okay?
And since every one of you are going to ask me, yes, I reported it. But if your caseworker likes you, you are pretty untouchable here. Like, they will give you ideas and help you do it. Okay, so I would have hit the subject about the new 2026 Section 8 law that's coming into play. You get what I'm saying? We got to speak about this. Now, it's a lot of people that feel away, or whatever the case may be, because the laws are changing and the rules are changing when it comes to the Section 8, requirements, basically. And the limit time that you get to be on it. And typically, I don't mean to be rude, and I'm sorry if people feel offensive when I say this, but I like the new change. I like the new change that's going on because it's too many people in this world, on top of it's people that I even know, that have had that for a long, long, long time. And then it's people that really need it out here, and they're not able to get it. They're not able to even get in line. Even when the line opens, you don't even get a car back.
Section 8 is over with, so all y'all laying around waiting on the government to pay y'all bills, waiting on the government to send y'all these little checks for y'all light bills, it's over with. Landlords finna be pissed off. Even some of the people on Section 8 can't even come up with the $200-$300 to pay their landlord the little $300-$400. You can't even come up with that. So let me tell you something. You think life was hard before, life finna get even worse. And I hate to say this, y'all, but it's a lot of lazy individuals out here sitting around waiting on that government check every month. That's over with. If you're not an old person, if you're not disabled, you will not receive financial government assistance. You will not qualify. You will not be able. Have y'all noticed? Y'all been filling out these applications for Section 8 and everybody been getting denied. Ain't nobody been getting approved for it. Let's be real. Think about it. Ain't nobody been getting approved for Section 8 lately. Go do your homework.
Give me a coffee link to buy Leroy a dog treat. Leroy, stop that. You're so cute. Oh, I love you. I love you. You guys steal the show. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Red Dawn Daily with your host, me, Dawn Marie, and sometimes Leroy. Leroy, you're not bored, are you? Leroy, did you know that 9 out of 10 people only watch to see you? Yeah. I'm just kind of here holding space for you. It's true. It's true. Leroy, you're so much fun. You're way more fun than any puppet. Right, Leroy?